Good morning. Well,
okay, recording is in process.
Good afternoon. It's some faces. Mr. Drew, Miss Hunter, hello, hello.
Hello,
so
hello.
Nice to see you.
Hello, it's good to see you too.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We are going to, I have the agenda here. We are going to approve the agenda. I'm going to share my screen. Can everybody see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Says notice meeting and agenda.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you look at this, can somebody put out a vote that we approve this agenda?
I'd like to put a motion to approve the agenda.
All those in favor?
I approve.
No,
Hi.
I approve.
really
All
quickly.
nays.
I'm sorry, Principal
Diane,
Gunner.
Diane, can I stop you for just a second? Hey, Miss Gunner, I'm not sure if you had seen, I have a script, and if we can go by that, I can make sure that I do the call to order and I do the roll call.
Thank you. Because you can't take action until you have a quorum.
Okay.
Did you send me the script? Here it is.
I did in an email
Thank
yesterday.
you so much.
If not, I can put it up.
Thank you, Ms. Redfield. You keep me on keep me going. Thank you. Okay, so let's go back and act like this never happened. All right.
I can stop the recording and then re-record. You want me to just stop recording and re-record?
It can just keep going.
I'll cut it later. I have video clips.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Peyton Forest GoTeam meeting, where we will follow the agenda as it has been emailed to you and publicly noted. I am pleased to call this meeting of the Peyton Forest GoTeam to order. I will act in the capacity of interim GoTeam chair for this meeting. Our first call of business is to roll call. Ms. Redfield will serve as the interim secretary for this meeting. The interim secretary will now take the roll.
As I say your name, you can just say present or absent for the video recording. Ms. Gunner, principal.
Present.
Mr. Drew, parent.
Present.
Okay. Mr. Donovan, I'm sorry, Mr. Davis, instructional staff.
Present.
Okay, myself, president, Ms. Redfield, Ms. Hunter.
Present.
Okay, Mr. Akins, here is on, I guess, not a seat. So Mr. Akins.
Present.
Okay, Ms. Dewan, absent. Ms. Alston.
Present.
And Diane, non-voting member, present. I just said it for you. All right, let's move forward.
This team will only be able to take action if a quorum is present. Ms. Redfield, is there a quorum present?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there is.
All right. Our first order of business is to approve the agenda. This was provided to you and copies are here. Are there any changes to the agenda?
No. I make a motion to approve the agenda. Does anybody second my motion?
Motion to approve the agenda?
Approve.
Can somebody second my motion?
I second it. I second.
Thank you.
We will now move to filling vacant seats, the open community member seat and the swing seat.
That is correct. We have 2 individuals joining us today. If they choose to pick a specific seat, then we can vote them in. If they're both running for the same seat, they would run against each other and we would vote. So we have Ms. Alston and Mr. Akins, and we have a position for instructional staff and a swing seat.
Well, let me, before we clear that, I'd like to remind the GoTeam of the following. The principal brings forth the nominations for the vacant and the open community seats. All GoTeam members have only 1 vote per seat. Individuals filling a vacant seat will serve until the conclusion of that seat's term, and individuals filling an open seat will serve for the full 2-year term. Upon approval, individuals are immediately full GoTeam members and may join the meeting. We will now begin by filling our vacant seats. These seats are These are seats which have been vacated prior to the end of the term. I have the following nominations for our GoTeam's vacant seats. So the first one will be Mr. Akins. He would be filling our staff vacant seat from Mr. Corey Gray, who is no longer here at Peyton Forest. I nominate Mr. Akins to fill the vacant position.
I second that.
Okay, and now all voting members, can you, if you're voting in favor, can you say aye?
Aye.
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 Anybody opposed? If you're a voting member, sorry, Ms. Alston, you can't vote yet. Okay, thank you.
We will now move to fill the open community member seat.
Okay, we have Ms. Duan, who did mention she was going to be with us today, but something must have come up, and we have a second community member seat. We will reach out to the community, and that's one of our to-do action items for us, is to reach out to the community and bring additional new faces in.
So that Ms. Duan, who said you talked to her, she said she is open to filling that seat?
I spoke to her, I emailed her, I talked to her, I called her, I texted her. And
so can we still vote for her even though she's not here?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I nominate Karen Duan to fill the open community seat. Does anyone have any comments or discussion about this nominee? We will now proceed to vote on the nomination of Karen Duan for the community member seat. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed?
All opposed? Any abstentions?
Awesome.
Did you have a nominee for your vacant parent seat?
We don't, but because you sent me that wonderful flyer, we're sending that flyer home in the folders, and I'm sure that a parent is going to be really happy to serve with us this year. And we'll get back to you as soon as that happens. Okay.
We will now move to the open swing seat. We have an open swing seat, right? This person will serve on the GoTeam for the full 2-year term. Nominations for the swing seat member may be made by any GoTeam member. Does anyone have a nomination for the swing seat?
Yes, I nominate Ms. Alston.
I think Ms. Alston would be a perfect candidate for our swing seat.
I second that motion.
Great, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, nobody abstaining. Fantastic, moving on.
Okay. All right. We will review and approve the meeting minutes from our last meeting. The minutes have been provided to you. Are there any corrections? No. Okay. With no further corrections, if there are no further corrections, may I have a motion to approve the previous meeting's minutes?
I motion to approve them.
A second.
A second?
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
A second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any abstentions?
Okay.
We will now move on to electing GoTeam officers. Before we begin the nominations, I'd like to remind the GoTeam of the following. Nominations do not have to be seconded. A member may nominate themselves. A member may nominate more than one person for any position, and a member may decline a nomination during the nomination process. Members may not serve more than 2 consecutive terms in the same officer position at the same school. Nominees do not have to leave the room during the nomination period or when a vote is taken. If there is more than one nominee per elected office, each nominee will be offered an opportunity to share why they should be elected to the seat. The newly elected officers will assume their positions starting at the conclusion of this meeting and serve for 1 year or until a new officer is selected. All voting members have only 1 vote per seat. First, we will elect the GoTeam's chair. As a reminder, the responsibilities of the chair include, but are not limited to, leading the GoTeam meetings, and working with the principal and GoTeam to develop the meeting agendas.
I nominate Mr. Davis to be the GoTeam chair.
Can I nominate? Well, you said I second that nomination.
Not necessary.
Oh, well.
Would any nominees like to decline the nomination? If there are no further nominations, I will close the floor. We will begin the confirmation process.
Congratulations.
Nomination for chair is Donovan Davis.
Hey, Liddy, yeah, okay.
Congratulations.
Hey.
I know, there's a whole script.
There was Barack Obama, then that's me.
The nominee an opportunity to explain why they are the best candidate for that position.
Okay.
Oh, it's on me?
Yes.
All right, say less. So the reason why I think I'm the best for this position, I did it what I noticed last year is there's a lot more things that we could have done, and we were doing our COVID year, and this year I really want to up our ante around the school, getting a lot more parental involvement and doing things within our staff. So I think I'd be the perfect person for this position.
Hear, hear.
Good. All right, thank you. At this time, for the nomination of Donovan Davis to fill the position of chair, all in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed, please say nay or raise your hand. Any abstentions? Congratulations, Mr. Davis.
Hey.
You will serve as the GoTeam chair for the second year. Now we will elect the vice chair. As a reminder, the responsibilities of, but are not limited to, ensuring the GoTeam follows parliamentary procedure, working with the principal and the chair to develop the meeting agendas, and acting as chair if the chair is not present. I will now open the floor to receive vice chair nominations.
I nominate Mr. Akins to be the vice chair.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Congratulations, Mr. Akins. You will serve as the GoTeam vice chair.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now we will elect the GoTeam secretary. As a reminder, the responsibilities of the secretary include, but are not limited to, posting the GoTeam documents, taking minutes at the GoTeam meetings, ensuring the GoTeam is in compliance. I will now open the floor to receive secretary nominations, and I nominate Ms. Redfield.
Me too.
Second it.
I'm already taking the minutes.
Aye.
If there are no
Fantastic.
further nominations, I will close the floor. We will begin the confirmation process. Okay. All right. So for the nomination for Ms. Redfield to fill the position of secretary, all in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed, please say nay or raise your hand. Please say abstain or raise if you're any abstentions. Congratulations, Ms. Redfield. You will serve as the GoTeam secretary. Now we will elect the GoTeam's cluster representative. The cluster representative may also hold another officer position. As a reminder, the responsibility of the cluster representative include, but are not limited to, attending all the cluster advisory teams and reporting back on the meetings. I will now open the floor to receive cluster representative nominations. And I would like to nominate Mr. Davis.
Oh. I have a nomination as well. I'm nominating Ms. Alston. Okay, well, you guys can.
Ms. Austin, how we gonna duke it out? I mean,
Yeah, you can duke it out.
If anyone want to decline their nomination? Okay. I just want to make sure that whoever has this has to go to those cluster meetings.
Yes, I'll decline.
Okay.
Make sure everybody understands. If there are no further nominations, I will close the floor. The nomination for cluster representative is Ms. Austin. Oh, no.
Mr. Davis, she declined.
At this time, I will offer, okay. For the nomination of Mr. Davis to fill the position of cluster representative, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say nay. Congratulations, Mr. Davis. You are the cluster rep.
Okay.
You will be representing the forest.
Hey, so I got a question, right? This is maybe not Maroon, Mr. Kobe Maroon, close your ears real quick. So if I get to represent the cluster, right, you gonna let me wear one of the good Peyton Forest? Okay, let me stop.
And we will discuss further those things.
That will be discussed offline.
We will now move to our next item of business in reviewing and updating confirming our GoTeam's public comment format. Public comment opportunities are available for GoTeams to hear from interested members of the community. Opportunities for public comment shall be provided at least 4 times in a school year and noted on the meeting agenda. GoTeam members will not provide responses or engage in direct conversation during the meetings. Each GoTeam may determine a consistent method for receiving public comments and for parents and citizens to sign up to address the team. At least 20 minutes of time to the public to make comments at meetings where public meeting is permitted. And the public receive at least 2 business days notice of the protocol for signing up. Here is our public comment format. The procedure for speaking at the Peyton Forest GoTeam meeting is as follows. You use the link provided to sign up for a 6-minute slot. The slot includes 1 minute for introduction and a minute for summary recap. Public comment should not exceed 4 minutes. Sign Up Genius is the format used to procure a time slot. If you do not have internet access, please call Peyton Forest and ask to speak to the PFES GoTeam Secretary, Ms. Redfield, to schedule a public comment slot. Please be aware that GoTeam meetings are not the appropriate forum to discuss individual students' grades and accommodations. May I have a motion to adopt this public comment format?
I submit a motion to adopt.
A second?
Because I wrote them. I did write them, so.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 Please.
Aye.
All opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Adhering to the agenda, we will now discuss our meeting calendar for this school year. As a reminder, our co-team is required to have at least 6 meetings this year. 4 of the meetings must permit time for public comment. Meetings cannot be held during the instructional school day, and the meetings must be places which accommodate the public, i.e. not the conference room. I have suggestions and recommendations for these meeting dates. Okay. So
I'm assuming we're going to maintain the Wednesday day.
Yes.
And
does this
the
time,
3:30 time slot.
Hunter, does this work for you all at this time at 3:30 on Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so this is perfect. So
we should keep it consistent, like the first Wednesday of the month or the last Wednesday of the month or something where it's consistent, unless otherwise needing to be rescheduled. But my suggestion then is our October meeting would be on the 6th of October.
Okay.
November.
It'll be the first Wednesday of every month at 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless there's a conflict, like when we come back in January.
Yeah.
I don't believe we make it by the 3rd, by the 1st.
So this is the first meeting. October will be the second meeting.
So we have to make specific dates. So we're identifying October 6th at 3:30.
November 3rd.
Identifying November 3rd at 3:30. December 1st.
That puts in how many? 4?
And then we will say January 5th. But depending on, at that point, I believe we're, January, we're just doing the training for the budget, but then we'll have to determine in February if you actually have your budget completed to see when the meeting is.
Let's not have a meeting in January.
We'll have no
meeting in January. February 2nd.
Perfect, that helps.
And then March the 2nd.
Okay. That covers it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 of them will be for public comment. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then today is 6. Okay, perfect.
All right. Now we have determined our calendar. May I have a motion to approve the calendar?
I approve. To approve. I second that motion.
A second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say nay. All right. Okay. Please enter these dates into your personal calendar so you don't forget. Now we will determine our GoTeam norms. We will begin reviewing our initial norms: being present, following the agenda as noticed to the public, be respectful with each other, be open-minded. We invite and welcome contributions of every member and listen to each other. We'll respect all ideas, and we will approach differences of opinion with curiosity. Does anyone have any changes to these norms? May I have a motion to adopt these norms?
Motion to adopt.
Second that motion.
Second,
Second motion.
all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
All right. We will now move to the discussion items on our agenda.
Well, those I couldn't put in the script.
So the discussion items for us, so the discussion is just really an update on the school right now. We are about 50 to 60 kids short of what we usually are this time of the year. And of course, that's to be expected during the pandemic. We have lost quite a few students. Our mitigating strategies for COVID have been going really well. We have had to have a couple of classes be quarantined. Most of them are back. We have one class still left. We've had a couple of kids test positive, a couple of staff test positive, but we haven't had any mass outbreaks school-wide. The students are pretty much kind of not really complaining about the mask. It's going okay. We do have our art teacher has received a promotion in the district. So we are in the process of hiring a new art teacher. We will miss Dr. Erickson very, 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 very much, but it is a promotion. So I had to be a big girl about it and let her go. So, but she's going to be around to support our new art teacher that we're in the process of hiring. We have no other vacancies going forward. The only other update I would say is I am requesting they pour cement the grassy area outside of the cafeteria, right where the car riders go out. I am requesting that we lay cement right there so that students may have an outdoor seating area to eat at lunch. Because I'm a Twitter stalker, I saw some of the schools, some of our Buckhead schools have already in their modern layout places where students can eat outside. And when I saw that, I said, it's not acceptable for our children not to be able to enjoy some air outside, COVID or no COVID. We should be able to do that. And so I got the facilities manager to come on. I have already sent in the capital improvement request to my boss, who said that she will get it signed. So hopefully by the time we meet next month, I'll be able to give you all a time frame for when that's going to happen, but they know I will not stop until it gets done. So I'm very, very excited about having a space outside. It may not be a very large space, but I just think it's the beginning. Maybe it's something kids can work towards, you know, people with certain number of points or something, but I think that that's the next step on making sure that we are equitable and equal on all sides so that our schools provide the same opportunities as schools on the other side. So I do ask Mr. Drew and Ms. Hunter, if you are ever talking to any parents anywhere, if you're on social media and you see anything anywhere else in the district that you believe that is not over here, please let me know, because I'm an advocate for making sure that our school has the resources and our students have the opportunities as everyone else in the district, but sometimes it's just not knowing, which is why I stalk Twitter. So
absolutely, I'll keep my eyes open.
I love it.
So that's the only update with that. Does anyone have any announcements? All right. The GoTeam office would like to remind all GoTeam members that they must complete their orientation training in order for our school's GoTeam to be in compliance. Please contact them if you have any questions. We have reached the end of our agenda. Is there any additional business at this time? All right. May I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Motion.
I second that motion.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed, please say nay. All right.
Meeting adjourned at 3:59 p.m. Great.
And I just want to say, now that we've done that, I just want to say thank you to Ms. Austin, Mr. Akins, Mr. Davis, Ms. Hunter, Mr. Drew. I really, 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 really appreciate y'all taking your time out to do this. Sometimes there's not a lot to discuss, but sometimes, you know, in this time, we don't know what the GoTeam will be called to do or make decisions about. But I just thank you all for taking this time. And like I said, I'll provide an update to that request next month. So thank you guys and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
If you hit stop on the recording, I can get those dates from you.
Okay, let me do that. Okay. Let me find the stop on recording. Okay, there's stop on recording.
Yeah.